Hello and welcome to some extra coverage from Club 100 Racing of our recent sprint round at the Ellough Park Raceway near Beccles in Suffolk. Now don't worry, this is not one of the filmed rounds, there are no cameramen employed here, but what we do have is a typically helmet camera heavy Clubman final. Coming into round 2, Oliver Knights led the championship with maximum points from wins in both the pre-final and the trophy final at Buckmore Park, but he could only manage 10th in the pre-final earlier today behind race winner Miguel Hall. It's Sam Fisher on pole position for the trophy final by dint of his fastest lap pace in the pre-final ahead of heat winner Justin Buck. Keith Mizzen and Harry Landy make for a tough no-nonsense row 2, Danny Hurlock and Miguel Hall on row 3. Oscar Cook and Gerard Moore on row 4, Russell N. Dean and Tyler Mays both provide camera footage from row 5 on a 23-car grid, and we have footage from 5 drivers to spice up the action. So let's get it on. Sam Fisher on pole position, Justin Buck racing over start finish, he's looking to the outside, Fisher holds him out there, Russell Endine trying to go round the outside of Danny Hurlock, can't get it done. We're on board with Rihanna Percox on the cavalry charge to turn 2, that's Oliver Knights on our outside, Endine still trying to use that outside line, can he pick up a spot? Down the back of the field, James Browning, distinctive gloves, let's hope they help. Oliver Knights has pushed past Rihanna Percox. She's trapped in behind Tyler Mays, who's lost out to Knights as well. That's Andy Cowell on the left. Cuts to the inside. Will he go down the inside of Mays into turn 7? Well, he's eased him out the way. I'd be surprised if that doesn't get a penalty. And Tyler Mays has bounced off the tyre barrier and has been swallowed by Miles Sharman as well. Paul Crawford has gone through. Miguel Hall pushing through on Danny Hurlock. This is Clubman, so the action is always fairly frantic and the driving is a little bit robust. We're on board with Endine down to turn 1. He's done the pair of them, what a move! And Russell Endine is through to 5th place. Oh no, he's not. Danny Hurlock coming back at him. Classic Ellough Park racing here. Paul Crawford a little crossed up, and I think we've just lost Miguel Hall. Not quite sure what happened there. Rihanna Percox looking at the back now of the lime green helmet of Ed Bars, side by side with Gerard Moore through turn 5. I'm not surprised one of them had to lift. And Percox trying to go round the outside of Bars through turn 6. Brave stuff, can't get it done, and she's lost out as well. And we're back with Mays fighting his way past Paul Crawford. And he's got James Small on his left. No, he's not. He's up the inside. He's cut back through at the hairpin. Out on the start finish to start lap 3. And look at the lead that Sam Fisher's got. He's got about 6-7 car lengths on Justin Buck. Well, Sam Fisher sandbagged his way through the heats and the pre-final, looking for a fast lap to get pole position, and it worked. He's got it. Not doing too many rounds in the championship this year, concentrating on easy cut. Contact there on Stuart Osborne, run out wide. I think that was by Mays. That could be a penalty if he doesn't let him back through. Back on board with James Browning. Sam's back ahead and now in a fight with Mike Bodner, and he's just lost out as well. Side by side, all frantic stuff, and Danny Hurlock's gone through on Keith Mizzen. We're back towards the front here. We're on board with Russell Endine. Hurlock's thrown it away on his own in turn 10, and that's let Endine get ahead of Mizzen. So starting lap 4, it's Sam Fisher clear of Justin Buck and Harry Landy. And then it's Russell Endine under pressure on Keith Mizzen, gap then to Hurlock. Down in the midfield, Rihanna Percox in 13th, that's Dan Truman ahead of us. There's a battle going on ahead, I can see Gerard Moore looking for a way past Ed Bars and Oliver Knights. Rihanna losing touch, and everybody's losing touch with Sam Fisher. Justin Buck under pressure from Harry Landy. Endine beginning to drop Keith Mizzen. And it looks as though it's Andy Cowell leading the chasing pack. Landy goes through on Buck, and Buck will just have to eat that one and try and come back later on. Moore runs wide and loses out to Truman, and a chance then for Percox. Moore's conscious that Rihanna's there, able to take the racing line, but he runs wide in turn 9. Is that a chance for Rihanna down into turn 10? Not quite. She's got to be careful. She's got Miles Sharman on her bumper, and I don't think she did turn 10 too good, because look at the ground that she's lost. And Moore goes down the inside of Truman into turn 1. Rihanna's held on ahead of Miles Sharman. Further forward, Russell Endine closing in on Justin Buck for 3rd place, pushing through, and the door was open, but only just. Oh, and forcing his way past Miles Sharman. And he thinks better of it, waves it back through for fear of a penalty. And the field beginning to split up into little groups. Personal fights now. Landy in second. Endine already pulling out a small margin on Justin Buck. Oliver Knights is through on Ed Bars, or holding him off. I forget. Tyler Mays looking over his shoulder. Stuart Osborne hard on his bumper. Going in narrow, missing the apex. This could be a chance for Osborne. He's on the outside, further back. James Browning still under pressure and losing out, and getting the position back from Andrew Ferguson in their fight for 21st place. Well, it's gone Ferguson's way for now. Percock's trying to run down Dan Truman. He's hard on the bumper as best he can. Oh, he's run wide. I was just about to say he was hard on the bumper trying to set up Jared Moore. And he makes a mistake in turn 7. Very tricky corner. Approached at high speed over that hump. Car goes a little bit light. Might affect the braking. Browning trying to find a way past Mike Bodner. Can't get it done. Such a competitive field. Hard to make progress. Ending now, trying to run down Harry Landy for what would be second place. Buck has been dropped. Look at the lead that Sam Fisher's got. Almost the whole length of that straight. The field's spreading out now. Percock's under pressure from Miles Sharman. Here we go, through turn 6. On the brakes for 7. Cut turn 8. Up to 9. Ed Bars trying to put some pressure on Oscar Cook in that three-way dice with Andy Cowell. Back on board with Tyler Mays. Possibly carrying a penalty, I think, from earlier on. There's another penalty board out there. That was for kart 22. That's Sam Browning. We're on board with James Browning. That is Sam ahead of us. Shake of the head there. I think he's going to wave his brother through once again. Not quite. Yes, no. I think he's done it now. So back to the battle for second place. Russell Endine trying to run down Harry Landy. Justin Buck losing touch, but looking as though he'll be safe in 4th place. He'll be disappointed with that. Rihanna Percox losing ground on Jared Moore, who's trying to find a way past Oliver Knights in the midfield. Well, we're coming into the final quarter of this race. We're on lap 9 of 12. Sam Fisher's well up the road. James Browning looking over his shoulder. Presumably it's Andrew Ferguson or his brother behind him. Bouncing over the curbs. Rihanna Percox losing out to Miles Sharman. That's a good clean move from Miles. Clever move to do it between turns 2 and 3. Props for that one, Miles. Can he hold on to the position? Well, it's flat through 5. There's nothing doing here. She closes but has to lift. Pretty much flat through 6. Over the hump, on the brakes into 7. Nice apex from Miles, perhaps a little bit deep, but this could be a chance for Rihanna now. Can she throw it down inside of the hairpin? Well, she took a look, thought better of it. Miles misses his apex, runs out wide. Chance into 10 maybe. Oh, look at the queue that's forming up behind. Paul Crawford's there. Dan Truman as well. James Small. It's a 5-way fight there behind Miles Sharman. Rihanna might want to get past Miles pretty quick. For fear of being swallowed by the group behind. Well, Endine perhaps coming under pressure once again from Justin Buck. I think Russell might have made a mistake. He might have lost a little bit of ground on Harry Landy, or perhaps Justin Buck's finally found a bit of pace. Well, Endine is conscious of Justin Buck, so he's back in the game here. Russell goes narrow into the last corner. That's a defensive move, and that's another chance for Justin Buck to grab back another half car length. Down in the battle for 7th. Oh, and Oscar Cook has taken out Ed Bars. That looked like a penalty to me. Miles Sharman does well to run out wide but not lose any time on Rihanna Percox. Well, Buck's moved on to the bumper of Russell Endine. We're on lap 11 of 12. There's a chance here for Justin to get on the podium. It looks as though Russell's found another gear coming off turn 3. So it looks as though it must have been a mistake from Russell Endine because they're running down Harry Landy. I don't think there'll be time. Just over a lap to go. A yellow flag out at turn 10. Well, that could put the Mockers on a late move by Justin Buck. He won't be doing it into the last corner here. And he'll have to get it done probably by turn 4 to stand a chance. Unless Ed Bars gets moved off. The field streaming through on the final lap. Sam Fisher's so far out ahead, they might as well hand him the trophy now. Justin Buck's trying to get on with it. Ending on the defensive into turn 2. Now a chance to go up the inside. Well, Russell's got it covered off. And he'll have the inside for turn 4. So Endine looks as though he's going to hang on to third place, so it's a good comeback by Justin Buck. Oh, Paul Crawford pushes past Rihanna Percox. And she's going to lose out, as I feared she might. That's Dan Truman. And James Small not far behind. Your race winner there, Sam Fisher, passing the luckless Ed Bars to take a win. Hand him the trophy. Second place to Harry Landy. Russell Endine is third.
Clubman final winner Sam Fisher, a dominating win. Did you have any doubts that you were going to win that one?
Not too many really. I mean, I knew from earlier on the pace was there in the car, so I knew if I could get to the front and got the pole position I could get away, and then once I got into the lead it was okay then really from there.
But for anybody who was trying to get into karting in a serious way, would you recommend Club 100?
Yeah, absolutely. It's definitely a good place to start because you know you're going to get equal machinery with everyone else. You can just concentrate on the driving, get your head down and learn your craft really. It's a good place to go.